Ladies and gentlemen, today is December 9, 2020. It's December 9. You guys know that. 9. But ladies and gentlemen, I think I messed it up there. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some Impact Wrestling to talk about. And we got Kenny Omega and Tony Khan was on Impact Wrestling to promote his own AEW. And making fun of Impact Wrestling's tag team division and all that, saying their tag team division is better. And Tony Schiavone was on there. And yeah, he was there before in 2002, and he quit. Or he got fired. I don't know which one it is. And then he came back in years, like decades ago. That's why he's on AEW. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the Kenny Omega right now. That's the biggest thing that people are talking about. I know that was at the end of the show, but we're going to talk about it right now because, ladies and gentlemen, now we know why Kenny is at Impact Wrestling. Josh Matthews went to the bus of Kenny Omega, and mostly, I think it's Kenny Omega's bus, but Don Callis was there too. He wouldn't shut up. Like, when Josh was asking the questions, he was still talking. Don, the questions is for Kenny, not for you. Nobody cares about you, Kenny. But ladies and gentlemen, they had the parking lot blocked or closed down because of Kenny. Rich Swann couldn't go home because the champion, and he thought it was Moose because Moose thinks he's the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. But no, the security guard says it was Kenny Omega. So that's that there. So let's get to it. And ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega looks like he's going back to his old ways in the New Japan Pro Wrestling as a bad guy. And ladies and gentlemen, why he's at Impact Wrestling, he told us, and he says he's a title collector, and he's a comic book collector. But ladies and gentlemen, he wants to collect titles, and Impact Wrestling has titles, and he wants to win the titles. I'm guessing he's going to win the titles, or he's going to have matches, but something's going to happen on AEW. I'm hoping, like, Rich Swann comes to AEW, because he couldn't go home until this whole interview is over. So I'm hoping Rich Swann comes to AEW and interrupts him. Something's going to happen. I'm hoping something happens. But ladies and gentlemen, that's Impact Wrestling segment of Kenny Omega. I thought they were going to be in the ring, but it was in his bus. Nobody cares. Well, they brought the AEW World Championship. That's pretty cool. They brought that title. It was weird seeing the AEW World Championship on Impact Wrestling. Or if you see that little logo that says Access TV, it's weird because they're not on Access TV. They're on TNT. Oh my goodness. It was weird. It was just weird. Seeing Kenny Omega on Tuesdays. Well, technically I see it on Wednesday, but Impact Wrestling is on Tuesdays, and it's weird to see him on Tuesdays, because he's always on Wednesdays. Oh, man. It's like watching NXT, seeing NXT wrestler fights on Raw. When you're usually, they're normally wrestling on Wednesdays. Or if you see, like, AJ Styles, when they were at the 2019 Survivor Series, seeing AJ Styles wrestle in NXT. It's weird. It's just weird seeing wrestlers when you're normally seeing them wrestle like years ago, in a whole bunch of years, and seeing them wrestle in different places. It's just weird because it's normally you're seeing them on Raw or SmackDown or on different promotions. It's just weird. For me, it's just weird. Okay, guys. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So we got some matches for Final Resolution as well. We got Rosemary will be versing Deonna Purrazzo for the Knockouts Championship. And we will have Larry D versus Tommy Dreamer. If Tommy Dreamer wins, Larry D will go to jail for murder. And if Larry D wins, he will walk free. That's going to happen on Final Resolution as well. And I believe there's a tag team match. C Sisters will be versing Nevaeh and Havoc. And then another something that happened was a Sami Callihan, not Colonel, but he was saying the rivalry, the old rivalry that he and Eddie Edwards had, and he showed a footage of him smashing the bat into the face of Eddie Edwards. I believe it was in 2018. I believe so. He said 2 years ago. Is that 2018? Yeah, I think that's 2018, guys. And then like Tony says he wanted to see the footage that he did like 2 weeks ago that he did the same thing to Eddie Edwards, but Alicia Edwards came out and Sammy said a bunch of words to Alicia Edwards, but she says, "You want to break my freaking neck? But I didn't come alone." Her husband attacked Mr. Sammy Callahan, and like Sammy ran away because he had the bat. Mr. Eddie Edwards had the bat, and that's it on that. So let's see what happens there. Now let's get to the matches. We have Chris Sabin versus Josh Alexander. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. I like Chris Sabin, and I like Josh Alexander. Pretty good. I've seen Josh Alexander wrestle live in Destiny Wrestling, if you guys don't know what that is. But ladies and gentlemen, I've seen him, and he's very good. Whew. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but Ethan Page wouldn't stop yelling at Josh Alexander to make a distraction, and Chris Sabin gets the win. Then we had Brian Myers versus TJP. Not bad a match, not bad. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Brian Myers. Then we had Eric Young versus Cody Deaner. Cody Deaner told Cousin Jake, don't interfere in this match. Don't get yourself involved. It doesn't matter if Joe Doring gets himself involved. Don't get yourself involved. And Cousin Jake was having a hard time not to get himself involved because Joe Doring was trying to get himself involved when Cody went on top of the turnbuckle, and Cody's told Cousin Jake no. And then power driver to Cody, Eric Young gets the win. And then they were about to do double power drivers onto the both Deaners, Joe and Young. But here comes Rhino with the lead pipe and making everybody run away like big babies. Then we had the last first round match for the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Tag Team Title Tournament. It will be Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary versus Kimberly and Deonna Purrazzo. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was Taya and Rosemary. We even saw Taya and Kimberly was fighting while they're doing the splits. They were punching each other while they're doing the splits. It was weird. And the winner of that match was Rosemary and Taya when Rosemary pinned Deonna Purrazzo. That's how we get the match with the final resolution, because Deonna complained to Scott D'Amore, and Scott D'Amore says you're going to defend that title against Rosemary. So we had our main event. It will be a tag team match against the world champion Rich Swann teams up with Willie Mack to versus Chris Bay and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Mr. Moose. Pretty decent match, not bad, but the winner of that match, it was pretty good. The winner of that match was Chris Bay and Moose getting the win. So let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens with Chris Bay versus Rich Swann at Final Resolution. I believe it's happening this Saturday. I believe so. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow or tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you guys think about Kenny Omega Beyond Impact Wrestling. What was going to happen on AEW this time? I'm hoping an Impact Wrestling superstar comes to AEW and this time interrupt Kenny Omega, or he's going to be on the bus because he says something about the bus like Lex Luger. So I guess he might be on the bus. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just hoping somebody interrupts him, and I'm hoping it's an Impact Wrestling guy. I hope it's like the World Champions. I would love to see Kenny go one-on-one with Rich Swann. That would be awesome to watch. I don't think that match ever happened. I don't know if it did because I didn't watch the indies back then. And I still don't because I don't know the channels they're on. But I would love to see that match. Kenny Omega and Rich Swann, they're both brilliant world champions, and I would love to see them go against each other. I would love to see it. So let's see what happened. For some reason I got the yawns. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys tonight for AEW results. We're going to hear from Sting, And we're going to see some matches. I believe the Young Bucks will have a match with Jack Evans and Henneko. We're going to hear from Kenny Omega as well. I know that. And maybe Don Callis as well. We don't know if Don will be there. We don't know. He did not say anything. But if you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, do what you have to do. Tyler is out. Bye!